Taxis will no longer be required to clock a minimum daily mileage of 250 kilometers from January 2017, and taxi operators will also no longer have to meet availability standards between 6 a.m. to 7 a.m. and 11 p.m. to 12 a.m. Second Minister for Transport Ng Chee Meng announced these changes to the Land Transport Authority's taxi availability framework today.
The taxi availability framework has been put in place since 2013, requiring taxis to clock a minimum daily mileage and to ply the roads during peak hours. These were to ensure a supply of taxis on the roads, especially during peak hours. Since these standards were introduced, the percentage of taxis on the roads during peak hours has risen by 11%. That's about 2,000 more taxis. 81% of taxis also met the 250 kilometers daily requirement, while the proportion of taxis on a two-shift system also rose to 68%. But private car hire services like Grab and Uber are not subject to such requirements. This prompted calls to level the playing field between them and traditional taxi operators.
We are not cyborg, right? So once you fall sick, thinking of 250 kilometers is a stress to all of the drivers. Actually, nowadays drivers are quite senior.
Third-party booking apps have also made it easier to match taxis to commuters.
These 2-3 years, a lot of things have changed because of the enhancement of the technology. So the commuters are convenient. So now they know how to get a taxi without going to a taxi stand and straight there.
By relaxing availability standards, LTA said taxi companies and drivers will have more flexibility to adapt to the changing mobility market.
With this, I hope the taxi drivers will be able to better utilize their vehicles for maximized earnings, and also, more importantly perhaps, the taxi companies, without this regulatory framework, can pass some of their reduced costs forward to the taxi drivers to ease the current burdens.
The National Taxi Association welcomed the revisions, saying it will help taxi drivers minimize empty cruising. It added that under current measures, taxi customers could be assured of taxi supply, but it might not match their needs.
Creating supply does not necessarily mean that you will be able to meet the commuters where they are and when they want it. So that could be better served through technologies. The competition has shown that taxi operators and LTA can and will be encouraged to introduce technology to help match the demand and supply.
Taxi operators will still have to adhere to peak hour availability standards next year. This requires 85% of their fleet to be on the road between 7 a.m. and 11 a.m. and 5 p.m. and 11 p.m.
Relaxing taxi availability standards is one way to level the playing field between taxis and private hires, but one analyst says taxi firms may also need to explore new business models to better benefit drivers.
With more private hire operators entering the market over the past few years, there's no longer a shortage of rides for commuters. One analyst says this is why the government has decided to relax taxi availability standards.
These standards were relaxed primarily because the main pain point for commuters, which is they were not able to get a cab at the times during peak times of day, has largely been alleviated. It doesn't matter as much to them today whether they are able to get a taxi or not. They have a lot of other alternatives to choose from.
As for the taxi drivers, Dr. Thassera noted that more of them have been leaving for private hire companies.
You're not subject to the same kinds of regulations, you don't have these standards breathing down your neck, so why would you continue driving a taxi given the regulations that you have to live with? Ultimately, the taxi drivers and the private hire drivers are basically providing the same service to most people. And because they're providing the same service, I don't think it makes that much sense for them to be operating under vastly different kinds of regulation.
To level the playing field between taxis and private hire cars, Dr. Thassera suggested tweaking the current business model employed by taxi companies. Unlike private hire companies, taxi companies do not offer as much subsidies and incentives for their drivers.
The better thing to do in this case is to look for ways to help the taxi companies experiment with new business models that might possibly increase their drivers' earnings better. So going from the traditional model maybe to revenue sharing, for example, or maybe even going to an employee model.
Ultimately, Dr. Thassera says what's needed is for taxi companies to align their incentives with their drivers.